And Ashton Rourke blocked up at the net.
And the setter, St. Marie, trying to mix his offense up, which is what every setter should do. But just a little underset on that one, and now I have a feeling we're going to go back outside the Lortie. It'd be good if you used a back row C ball right about now. I don't think Gabe Aaron would be looking for it.
Beijing. Lortie. Here, near side, Aaron drops it again. Gabe Aaron has been an unstoppable force in this one.
Well, if Pierre Maguire was doing this, he'd be the monster in this one, that's for sure. He's done his job on both sides of the ball.
Actually, here we call it the Game Day Powerhouse.
Game Day Powerhouse, that's him. And the left side hitters are called power hitters, so that's a good name for him. Here's the C ball I was talking about. Great shot.
Great dig by Joseph. Joseph to keep it alive. Beijing, St. Marie, McMahon. And Abdoli just a little late getting there, but no lack of effort from Mosafar Abdoli.
Yeah, kudos to St. Marie. He is running a very well-distributed offense right now, and trying to keep all of his team in the game.
Abdoli into the middle. Cote knocks that down, and it's 25-19. They win the set.
Yeah, that might be the first chance Cote's had on the offensive side of the ball to score a point in a while. And he makes no mistake hitting the 31 into the 1-6 seam where there was no BD defender. And so here we are. We're up, Glebe up 2-1.
And
both times.
And they've scored 25 points each set.
In every game, yeah. It looks like a perfect line there, but unfortunately one of them is on the losing end.
Set number 4 coming up. We'll be back.
Game Day on Rogers TV is brought to you by Kunstad Sports. With 3 convenient locations in the Ottawa area, Kunstad Sports, chain store prices, family store service.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Wireless.
Welcome back to the gymnasium at Rideau High School for this NCSSAA Senior Boys AAA Quad A High School Volleyball Championship. Dan Mooney alongside Kerry McLean, and yes, that was a mouthful, but this match between Beatrice Delage and Glebe. Glebe leads 2-1, and we're heading into the 4th, and you couldn't have asked for any closer a match, but this is exactly what was anticipated at the outset.
Yeah, both times they played this year was 3-1 decisions for each team. And what I like here is the big players are the big players in this game, and that's great to see. They were in a high school city championship. There's not, I mean, that championship is on the line. I don't want to dismiss it at all, but both teams are going to offsets, so they can play relaxed and free and just play for the moment. And I think that's what we're seeing from both teams. There's no fear of losing because they know they'll continue to play beyond this. And tough shot off the antenna by Marc Bégin.
And it was it landed about 3 feet in, and nobody in the backcourt for Glebe.
Yeah.
Let's go, man, let's go.
Nathan Biernat. Off the tape, LeMay. St. Marie, Lortie into the net. 2-0 Glebe.
Yep, Bruno a little upset with himself on that one, but you know what I love about him is he gets right back into position for the next play. He's not going to let the previous play destroy him, and that's why in a national championship a couple of years ago he was voted MVP in that match with a lot of these players involved, because there was the Maverick team that was in the final, and Bruno was the youngest player on the court and came out in the coach's eyes as the most valuable player.
Does Chantal Lefebvre, I guess, preach to these guys to take more chances in this 4th set, Kerry?
I would, for sure. I mean, you've got nothing to lose, and you've got everything to gain by playing your style of game. And Glebe has too many great athletes and too many weapons to try to wait for them to make mistakes. You have to force them into it. Like that. Great serve.
Service ace by Beijing.
Yeah, right at O'Shane Clark's head. Now you wonder why he didn't take it. Well, he's not given serve-receive responsibility in this position, and so for Mark to serve that ball right at his forehead puts him in a tough decision.
Beijing, Barnett, Abdoli, Aaron. There's another opportunity. Barnett keeps it alive. Abdoli feeds it over. Lordsey into the middle. Mistimed jump by Ryan Toonders into the match for the first time. And his timing's a little off.
Yeah, but great move by Chantal. Here she's got another grade 10 athlete who's decided to play senior this year in Ryan Toonders. And city championship, she's giving him a chance to get a taste for it, and then the next 2 years when he's one of the dominant players on the BD team, he'll have this to bring him through it. And here, right back to him.
Toonders with the shoulder. Lordsey, nice block at the net there by Cote, and Lordsey feeds that one wide. It's 5-2 Glebe.
Glebe's starting to just show that there's not a lot of cracks in the armor, and they're going to force you to beat them.
Phil Pichet, LeMay. Again, Toonders, and another lift there.
No, center line violation, actually. Yeah, Toonders landed. He landed a little off balance and put his foot through. Now, the rule has changed this year that your whole body can go under the net and on the other court except your feet.
LeMay give a service ace to Phil Pichet.
Yeah, Pichet getting a lot of time on camera here with all this serving opportunities. So good for him.
Pichet. There's a chance. Toonders with the tip. Oh, and a net violation by Glebe.
Yeah, Gabe Aaron knows it. He knew the ball was going to the middle, and he just kind of overreached in trying to stop Toonders and made the net violation. And it turns out Toonders just tipped the ball over, and Gabriel's back row defense had no problem with it. But you don't know that at the moment.
Here's Toonders at the service line. Barnett. Abdali. Aaron. Joseph at the net. Baker tries to drive it down.
I don't know how he got that one under. The ball was set below the tape, and Brandon, I think, hit it up and off the block and down on the Glebe side. Not your classic middle attack here, as we see the set be a bit low. And see how he drops his shoulder and hits up on it and off the Glebe blockers. What a great play by Brandon Baker.
Toonders. Aaron again. That one knocked out at the line. So Glebe regains a 4-point advantage, and that's kill number 24 for Gabriel Aaron.
I was just going to ask you how he's doing there.
From well back, Mark Beijing tried to find a seam or hit some hands or hit a limb or hit something.
Yeah, he was swinging for something. It might have been a good chance to go with one of those tips that we saw earlier from Gabriel Aaron when the ball's not exactly there. The defense is going to back up on a back row ball, so it opens up the center of the court.
Lordsey again. McMahon plays it over. Here's another chance. Lordsey knocks that one down despite a great effort by Nathan Barnett.
Yep, great defense on Glebe's side. Lordsey up against two smaller sized blockers, so he took a good angle. He seems to be bothered by something in his eye. I've noticed him grabbing it quite a bit here, so I hope it's not anything serious.
Abdoli, and again.
That was just simply an unforced error. There's no call for that at all. Human error.
9-6. St. Marie, and not serve long. 10-6 Glebe.
Not by much, and he knows it. He knows he just missed it. Gabe Aaron back, probably bringing the big heater. Here it comes.
Big high throw. LeMay makes the play. Lordsey the net. Blocked by Jeremy Cote. The block and the kill and the point for Glebe.
Yeah, see Bruno shaking that off again. Cote enjoying the moment. And they played together on the regional team a couple of years ago for Region 6, the Eastern Ontario team, and know each other well.
There's LeMay. Couldn't handle the serve by Gabe Aaron, his second service ace of the match. And now Glebe starting to pull away.
Starting to smell blood, I think. They're getting pretty into this, and BD is starting to sit back a little bit more.
St. Marie into the net.
Unforced errors.
Ferris. And now the lead is 7. And Chantal Lefebvre says, I've seen enough of this. Let's take a break.
Yeah, good for her. That's a great decision now. You can see the wind is out of her charge's sails, and she's over there trying to appeal to them for pride, for school dignity, whatever you want, whatever card you want to pull out of your deck right now as a coach. You got to get your athletes back on the rails, because the one thing you don't want to do is end with, you know, every set here has been incredible. I mean, they've been great games, and the last one a bit one-sided for Glebe, and if it just gets worse than this one, that might not set a good table for your trip to Mississauga and go down there.
But this is for bragging rights, because both teams knew well in advance of this championship that they were both going to represent the NCSSAA at OFSA.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have as a player and coach. But another thing, you like facing elimination too as part of your development. So there's a little bit lacking from this championship game that other regions may have in theirs.
Gabe Aaron again, top spin serve. Lordsey digs it out. Baker got it down in time.
He's pretty acrobatic in the middle there. The sets have been, I don't want to be critical, but they've been all over the mat. And watch how he drops his hand here and pushes it back in the corner.
It was in.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Yeah. No, and again, kudos to him to not overpower it and hit it out.
Joseph. Abdoli backdoor. Back comes Glebe once again. McMahon drops it down. Great dig by Lordsey. But Beatrice Delage again unable to finish. 14-7 Glebe.
St. Marie's sets have been a little off right now. Like that one, you know, he could have pushed it a little bit farther into the attack zone, because Ferris is a front row hitter. And
Eric DeRosier getting set to come into the match in the stead of number 3, Marc-Andre Ferris, who started and has gone all the way.
Yeah, this may be the flag, the white flag going up from Chantal. This point of this set, giving young players a chance to play in the game.
LeMay, St. Marie, lovely feed over the top by Brandon Baker to get it into the Glebe back row.
Again, Baker just making something out of nothing right there by changing speeds on that set. Now back to serve.
Joseph. Abdoli. Oh, Shane Clark.
That's what surprised me in this game is after the first set, and we haven't been calling O'Shane's name very much. He's a game breaker, and I think the Glebe offense needs to engage him a little bit more if they're going to be successful in Mississauga.
Lordsey tries to dig that one out and give a service ace to Liam McMahon. His second ace of this match. 5 on the